May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. The cause will take center stage in Bangor next week, thanks to the work of a local organization. Unlimited Solutions Clubhouse is a therapy through work program that helps adults with mental illnesses live meaningful lives. Members are given assistance getting back to work, continuing their education, or just improving their overall wellness. Back in 2019, the Clubhouse hosted a musical fundraiser called Melodies for the Mind. On Thursday, the event will make its triumphant return to the Gracie Theater at Husson University. A group of Clubhouse members and staff will be among the performers. They each have their own reasons for wanting to perform.
They needed us. That's part of it. But also get out and show what us members can do.
I have tons of friends here that would help me with the performance, so I have people right beside me to help.
What we're really trying to get out there and show people that people can recover and be healthy and thrive and not just merely exist, and that the Clubhouse helps with all of that.
Here's a clip from 2019. You'll see they're all wearing green. That's because it's the color of mental health awareness. They'll be back in green again this year, and all audience members are encouraged to wear something green too. Melodies for the Mind starts 7 p.m. Thursday. You can buy tickets at the door, or we have a link on our website.